Each year, we take a moment to recognize and celebrate our colleagues who have reached significant milestones in their services to Long Beach City College. This college thrives because of their hard work, commitment, day in and day out. Randall Beckman, 10 years of service. Donna Mendoza, 10 years of service. And Mary Aha, 35 years of service. Congratulations.
My name is Donna Mendoza. I am a senior administrative assistant in athletics. I have been here, or this is my 10th service year, but I started here as a student worker long before that. One of my favorite changes that I've seen here on campus is for our student parents, which is the Boys and Girls Club, and to me that was an awesome thing to see here on campus because I was a student parent as well. So being a student parent, of course that was a great challenge, but now seeing student parents being able to bring their children on campus and still attend classes and get those resources that they need to continue in their education, it's amazing, and I think by far that's one of my favorite. Over these last 10 years, I'm really proud of the relationships that I've built along the way. I like that I'm able to pick up the phone and call if I need to. Anyone from fiscal services to admissions and records, financial aid, internet, just the amount of even the departments that I was part of, and having those relationships and still having that along the way and being able to receive any help if I need it, or if they need help, I'm able to provide it to them. Rena Fang. I met her as a student worker. She was part of our facilities department, and from there, throughout the years, our paths have crossed. I've even worked with her in financial aid or enrollment services where she was in financial aid. And so that was the start of a very long friendship. She's a really close friend, and she's definitely one that I'll call for any help, any questions, and same for her. If she has any questions, she would call me. I feel like we're just in the start of something that's growing and just getting better by the day. The changes that are currently happening, and I see the changes that are going to come in the future. I think it's going to be unlimited on where we're going to go.
Randy Beckman, Long Beach City College athletic trainer in the athletic department. 10 years of service. I've been here 12 years, but 10 years of official service. I guess my journey as an athletic trainer started when I first kind of got injured and exposed to being an athletic trainer. Kind of gave me some insight into what that career entailed and all the benefits of that to the student athlete. Because of that, I entered the athletic training program at Golden West College. Worked with Pat there for a while. Ended up transferring to Cal State Long Beach, where I completed the 2-year athletic training program there. Graduated, did a couple rotations here. My first rotation here was with Mike Owens. I did football. And then my last rotation in the program was with Mary Aha. That's what kind of led me down this path and to Long Beach City College.
Awesome. Has there been a way that technology has influenced the way that you do your job now?
Yeah, when I first started, everything was pen and paper. We still use pen and paper a lot, but most of what we do is, on the computer, sitting at a desk, online, shared files, shared folders, communicating within the department, within the staff. So it's changed a lot.
Right. What are some of the biggest challenges you faced in your time here?
Early on in my time here was just being here, being on campus. I was started off part-time. That has kind of transitioned into more of a permanent role here on campus and more kind of autonomy in what I do.
What advice would you give to someone looking to start a career here at LBCC?
Just what I just said, kind of be adaptable, be open, be able to communicate effectively with staff, students, everybody involved. been welcome. Like I said earlier, from where I started 10 years ago till now, and the progressions it's made, both in athletic training specifically and just sports medicine, medicine overall, I see those same jumps and strides over the next 10 years. And it's pretty exciting to see all the innovations and things we can do for our athletes to help keep them on the field, to help keep them competitive, and ultimately to help win and help move them on.
My name is Mary Aha. I've been at Long Beach City College for 35 years. I work in the athletics department as the senior athletic trainer.
And years of service?
35 short years.
What was your journey to get to Long Beach City College?
The long and winding road began as an athlete in a community college in the Central Valley. And most of us were in athletic training. We've had some kind of experience being an athlete and then becoming injured and then figuring out what athletic training was all about. And that's kind of my path at the community college level. And then I just decided that that was the course of study that I was going to pursue. So I transferred to Long Beach State and finished my undergraduate and then master's degree there. And during my first year in the master's program, the position at Long Beach City College opened and I was encouraged to apply, so I did so, and miraculously, I was hired. So, I had 1 year of being certified and in a graduate program, so I didn't have a lot of experience, but the community colleges were my love and my saving grace, so I always wanted to end up there, and so I was just fortunate that the universe answered, and I've been here ever since. So I would be remiss if I didn't speak to my mentor that kind of helped shape me from Long Beach State, and that was the late and great Dan Bailey. So even after I was hired here, we'd have daily conversations. He would be guiding me. I'd have a lot of questions for him, and always a wealth of information. I was very fortunate to be hired by Mickey Davis and Chuck McFerrin, who were my first athletic directors. And Mickey has been influential in my life from that point to this moment. So, but I have worked with so many great people, and from the athletic secretaries and administrative assistants to coaches, and the student athletes have just brought joy every day. So that's kind of my favorites. I've got a lot of favorites.
What has been one of the most rewarding parts of your career to date?
I think the realization that what we do on a daily basis, while it might seem like it goes unobserved, it really doesn't. And when you have student athletes that come back and they check in with you and they tell stories about back in the day, I think that is so gratifying to realize that there has been, and there continues to be an impact, which is, the reason why we're here is to make a positive impact in these kids' lives, to see that that has happened. And sometimes you don't see it in real time, but it's definitely there.
How does it feel to have been nominated and receive the Athletic Trainer Hall of Fame nomination?
It is, it's kind of an overwhelming moment, and I say this a lot, athletic trainers work in obscurity, and I think for the most part we're very comfortable doing so. Maybe personally for me, most comfortable doing so and not getting the limelight. So being given an award like this, there's a little bit of as I spoke her name before, Mickey Davis, I was speaking to her about that, and she set me right, because I do know that all of us that attain any level of success do so on the backs of other people that have helped us, that continue to help us, and that an award like this is, for me, a shout out to all of those folks that have gotten me to this point and that have contributed every day to straightening me out or talking me down or expanding my view on things, and so I appreciate that award. There's a lot of great athletic trainers out there, and I've gotten to work with quite a few. So this is very memorable, mostly because I know that those people that are here and have passed are still here in what we do and what we say every day.